Hello students, welcome to the fitting shop. In fitting shop, we will be doing male and female joint. Firstly, you will be given a raw material. See, I have drawn a picture of the raw material. The length of the raw material will be 60 mm and the width of the raw material will be 50 mm. And on that raw material, we have to mark a line at 20 mm and that 20 mm also. And from at the end and from the end, we have to draw two 30-degree inclined lines. And after the lines being drawn, it will have to be cut by hacksaw or filing. We have done filing. I will show you what is a hacksaw, what is a file. Then after that, this type of part will have to be obtained. So one part is this portion will be the male part, and this portion will be the female part. Then after joining, it will join actually. So this is the fitting shop. So male will have to be fit with the female part. That's why the name came of the shop, fitting shop. And after that, we'll have to mark, we'll have to drill a hole. On that raw material, we'll have to drill a hole of, see the specification of the drill is given. After the hole, we have to cut the thread by means of tap. To cut internal thread, in internal thread, a device called tap will have to be used. So the specification of the thread is M12 into 1.75. M2, yes, that term M stands for metric thread. It is the types of specification of thread. Metric thread of 12 mm major diameter and 1.75 is the pitch. Now what is pitch and what is major diameter? I have drawn a picture of the thread nomenclature also. So the maximum diameter will be the major diameter and minimum diameter will be the minor diameter, and the pitch will be the distance between the same point of the consecutive threads. So it is the one thread, it is another thread. So the similar point between two consecutive threads is called pitch. And also a term is there, lead. Lead is the axial advancement of the pitch when it is rotated by one revolution, and this is called single start thread. The thread we use, they are single start thread. A double start thread can also be used here. So for single start thread, lead is equal to always pitch. And see, and I have also drawn two symbols of external thread. For external thread, the internal circle will have to be broken in the first quadrant, and for internal thread, the external circle will have to be broken in the first quadrant. Start. So this is the raw material that will be given to you, and this is called bench vise. So in the bench vise, you have to fix the raw material first and mark with a chalk, and then that will have to be cut by a hacksaw. After the cutting, so this shape will be obtained. So that part either will have to be male part or will have to be the female part. By marking it, I have just shown you how to mark. So after the cutting, this will become the male part and this will be the female part. And the cutting tools to be used here are mainly I have already shown you. This is called hacksaw. And some files will be there. This is the rectangular file. Actually, files are shaped by the name. File is named by their shapes actually. So as it is a square shaped file, see the cross section is square, or rather I can say rectangle. So it is a rectangular file. And this file is the half round file. See, a half round shape is there. One side is flat shape, another side is half round shape. So it is called a half round file. And this is the triangular shape file. Cross section is triangular shape, so triangular file. And so this is the square file, as our cross sectional shape is a square, so this is the square file. And this thing is called the tri-square. Tri-square is used to check whether the surfaces are perpendicular or not. If the light ray is not passing through it, so that then the perpendicular is okay. But if some light ray is passing, see for this case the light rays are passing. So by filing, by means of flat filing, we have to make the surface flat. Then again, you have to check with the tri-square to make the surfaces perpendicular to each other. So these tools are used. So another tool to cut the drill hole, taps are used. This thing is called tap. This is the tap handle, and these are the taps. So three types of tap will be there. So first tap, second tap, and third tap. Casually it is said, but this is the taper thread. This is the intermediate, this is the final finishing thread. So firstly the more material will have to be cut, then the intermediate tap will have to be used, then the final tap to finish the cut material will have to be used. So firstly, before tap, we have to do drilling also. We have a drilling machine also. In the drilling machine, this thing is called the drill bit. So drill bit will have to be fixed here, and the And the job, as I have already shown you, the raw material will have to be fixed between the vice of the jaws of the vice of the drilling machine. Then it will have to be cut by down feed. So the raw material will have to be placed here, and then it will have to be cut by means of the down feed of this drill handle. And after the drill, the taper turning, that thread cutting will have to be done.
So this is our bench vise, and this is our raw material. At first we mark on the workpiece material. So suppose at first with the help of chalk we can rub the surface of the workpiece like in that manner, and after that we will proceed our marking operations with the help of tri-square. We can draw perpendicular line.
So that tool is called scriber.
And this tool is our marking tool. It is known as scriber. And if you observe the surface of the workpiece, there is a definite line, the marking line. So this is our angular measurement device. This device is known as universal bevel protector. So we can perform different type of angular measurement by using this instrument. If you observe, there is a degree graduated scale is there. So the minimum least count of this device is 1 division is equal to 5 minutes. Okay, and this is the blade of the device, and this is the base of the device. Okay, now if you observe there is a magnifying glass also here. So now the bevel scale is matched with the main scale 30-degree division. That means the angle between the blade and base is now 30 degree. Okay, and we can proceed our angular measurement with align one side of the plate, and we can easily measure our required angle in that manner if you observe the operations. Or so by using scriber, this is our scriber, we can cut the 30 degree, we can mark the 30 degree measurement. Similarly, in opposite directions, we can again we mark the 30 degree. So in this way we can mark angular measurement by using this bevel protector. Okay. So if you observe, now the plate is our temporary marking process. With the help of scriber we can perform temporary marking, and with the help of dot pens and striking hammer we can perform permanent marking process. So this is our dot punch. This is our dot punch, and this is our striking hammer. It is a ball pin type. There are several types of hammers are there in our workshop. So this is our cross pin type hammer. This is our ball pin type hammer. The head of the hammer is ball shape. Okay, that's why it is called ball pin hammer. And this is our cross pin type. So for removal, it is also called cross pin hammer. Okay?
Claw hammer.
Claw hammer. It is also
a claw hammer.
Okay.
To remove nails. So this portion is used to remove the nails. That's why the name came claw hammer.
And after that we proceed our next operation. This is our permanent marking operation. We can perform permanent marking by using dot punch and striking hammer. This is our vertical drilling machines are already discussed. So this is our drill bit. This is a double point cutting tool. So we can perform different type of hole making operations by using these drilling machines. So if you observe, this is our drill key. We can remove the drill bit from this drill chuck. This is our drill chuck where the drill is already mounted.
Just like the lathe. Lathe chuck, this is the drill chuck.
This is our drill bit. It is a two-stage drill bit. One type of cutting tool. Double point cutting tool. So if you observe the operation part of the drilling machines, so now the drill is rotating, and if we download the cutting tool on the workpiece, so it will remove the material, and there is a hole making operations. we have already insert our job inside the bench vise. So this is our tapping set. This is our tap holder, and this is our taper tap for the first tap. It is also known as taper tap. By using this taper tap, we can perform different type of internal thread cutting operations. If we perform in that manner, like that manner, then we get our desired internal thread, that is M12 into 1.75. And
so lubricant has also been used. If you can see, the wet surface is there, so a lubricant will have to be used during the thread cutting. So one thread has been cut with the first thread, so and the remaining two threads will have to be used to finish the cutting with the same type of cut. And then after the thread cutting with the tap, so finishing job will be that.
so these are our final job after the completion of all operations in our fitting shop. So this is our female part, the subtracted part in middle portion, and this is our male part. This is our extended part in middle portion, the triangle portion, and there is a internal thread portion, and similarly the female portion has also internal thread. So if you observe the fitting portions of the job, so there is a, due to manual error, the gap between the male and female portion should be very minimum.
So ideally, there will be
it-
no gap. Actually, no light ray will pass. If you can observe the job, so for this case, the light rays are passing. But actually, this happens due to a manual error. But actually, no ray will pass, and the job will fit exactly. Male part will fit exactly with the female part. So this is your fitting shop. Thank you.